Hi everyone, I wanted to start my presentation off by asking a question. So who here wants to make a difference? Please raise your hand. Look at that, that's so inspiring, I love it, thank you. Okay, wait, this clicker's supposed to work. All right. So a few facts, the human population right now is at 7.7 billion, and we're to reach 9.7 billion by 2050. So the landscape is moving to a more urbanized setting and wildlife species are declining at a quick rate. So I have a few questions. Out of that 7.7 billion people, how many are wildlife biologists? A very small proportion. So how do we get the rest of the human population involved in what we're doing? Why do wildlife matter? And this theme of this conference is connectivity. So how do we stay connected? So my name is Emily Thorosky, and I'm an undergraduate student at the University of Manitoba, and I'm completing my honors thesis where I'm creating a video to help educate and inspire people on environmental conservation. I've been studying filmmaking, and I had the opportunity to attend the 25th annual conference of the Wildlife Society in Cleveland, Ohio, where I interviewed 13 wildlife biologists and 3 students. So here are a few of my questions, but one of the questions I'd love to ask are, why do wildlife matter? So this is a picture of everyone involved in my project, and it's still increasing, so it's a great project. This is a picture of where the locations of my interviewees live. So I'm getting a diverse perspective among the landscape on wildlife. Here's a quick video of what I'm up to.
Wildlife matter, I think, to me in a personal perspective, because to me they are a barometer of society in the world that we live in. How well we take care of wildlife, how much effort we put into preserving wildlife, I think, is a reflection of our social values and a reflection of our society as a whole, and the things that people have come to live for and to cherish.
Wildlife matter to me in an aesthetic sense. I'm naturally interested in them, fascinated by them. I find them beautiful and interesting. Wildlife, like us, are dependent on the same ecosystems, and we have strong connections between us. We're all in this together.
Finding that passion for the outdoors, and I know that I have seen it in the eyes of my students and their spirits as they come through the wildlife degrees that I've been in part of, that really is rewarding for me.
The intricacies of life cycles and the process of growth and interactions is just so fascinating. Over 50 years, one would think that, geez, you should kind of know it all by now. And again, that's not the case. So I'm still learning.
As a boy, my future was shaped by my experiences in a very rural setting with animals, and I have come to view them as essentially no different than human beings. They are simply an other kind of life form on the planet, and I think if we cannot understand them, we will fail to understand ourselves.
Wildlife are just ingrained as something I really care about, and they're just kind of part of who I am, and I hope they can be part of the world to come.
So, who are we as wildlife biologists? Who are we as the Wildlife Society? What are we doing? But most importantly, why do we do what we do? And how do we get the majority of the population involved in our conservation journey? Let's take our knowledge, our talent, and our passion and work together to make a difference. Thank you.